The 15-kilometer-long Knudshoved Odde, with its protected tip, Knudshoved, offers a landscape experience found in very few places in Denmark. The hilly terrain, proximity to the sea, open landscapes, and above all, the silence are distinctive features of the location. However, visiting requires some effort from the traveler. Knudshoved, the outermost part of the spit, is only accessible on foot, but visitors can adjust the length of the hike according to their capability and needs. The experiences are most rewarding for those who reach the very tip of Knudshoved, across the narrow drag that divides the peninsula into two. Knudshoved Odde was formed as a terminal moraine. At the end of the last ice age, a large glacier advanced from the southeast, settling in the area between what are now Knudshoved Odde and Lolland. The glacier brought along a lot of rocks, gravel, and sand, which were deposited at the edge of the glacier as it melted. The glacier's edge remained stationary for a long time near Knudshoved Odde, constantly bringing materials to the area. These materials now form the elongated spit, with moraine hills and flatter areas in between. On the south side, the hills, 913 m high, appear as a cliff due to the constant erosion by the sea, while the north side features more green slopes. Among the rarer species are adder's tongue, sea barley, pale barley, sea clove, grapefoot, marsh dock, English scurvy grass, dwarf mignonette, little snail medic, floating water parsnip, water purslane, sea arrowgrass, brush mannagrass, and long-stalked goosefoot. The harsh climate on the spit means that many species that should thrive there have not been found. This includes species like elm, alder, hazel, buckthorn, spindle, ash, and wayfaring tree. Nor have forest floor species like common woodrush, kidney-shaped buttercup, one-flowered wintergreen, and common star of Bethlehem been found. Despite the many wet areas, species like marsh ragwort, common meadowsweet, angelica, thick-leaved speedwell, marsh cinquefoil, tufted hairgrass, and marsh reedgrass are missing. On the dry grasslands, searches for hill carnation, bladder saltbush, moon carrot, zigzag clover, blue hat, thyme, and wild carrot have been in vain. And it's strange that coltsfoot is absent on and in front of the steep cliffs. More than 15 different natural habitats are recorded on the spit. Beach ridges, dunes, salt marshes, dry grasslands, rich fens, lakes, and forests. It's surprising that many uncommon species are found here, while the more common ones are not as plentiful. The dry grasslands are dotted with sparse bushes and thickets of various thorny plants, notably hawthorn and blackberry, as well as sloe and dog rose. The first two species, in their own ways, attract visitors to Knudshoved. Many people visit when the hawthorns bloom in early summer, while others prefer to come later to pick the plentiful blackberries on the peninsula. Many of the bushes are shaped not just by grazing animals, but also by the wind. On the dry grasslands, a variety of characteristic plants grow, including bent grass, nodding catchfly, meadowsweet, and common milkwort. The ponds are rich in plant life, including several species of water crowfoot and pondweed. Typical beach plants found along the shoreline include sea kale, sea beet, and sea holly. In the open, dry grassland areas with scattered hawthorn bushes, two of the characteristic birds in the summer are the red-backed shrike and the whitethroat. Along the coast, hundreds of sand martins fly around their nesting colonies, dug out in the slopes. However, the most birds are seen during the migration seasons in spring and fall, as well as in the winter, when many ducks and wading birds rest around Knudshoved. Several species of sandpipers, such as the little stint and the curlew, are regular visitors, and on the water, species like goldeneyes, cormorants, and mute swans forage. The white-tailed eagle breeds near Gavno, but Knudskov on the spit is also a suitable area, so perhaps this majestic bird will also be seen here. Several species of amphibians and reptiles are found on Knudshoved, but the one that attracts the most attention is the rare bell frog, which breeds in the ponds on the peninsula. In May and June, Knudshoved is one of the best places in the country to hear its bell-like call. The great crested newt is also found here. Occasionally, these areas become vital habitats, supporting not just local biodiversity, but also providing significant spots for nature enthusiasts and researchers to explore and appreciate.